TBR for 2023 in August. Stick around. Notice how strong I was? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Three River Books. If you have not already done so, please go ahead and get your favorite beverage. I will wait. Not all that wander are lost. Lord of the Rings. I have a plethora of different coffee cups. So if it bothers you, I'm sorry, but I need my Joe in the morning. It is a beautiful Saturday morning, and we are going to talk about my August TBRs. To be read. Now there's a couple of them that I'm finishing. I will say that work's going to be pretty hectic this summer, so I will be very, very busy. I'm not trying to make a list that I can't accomplish. Still have a family, still have work to do, still have a bunch of other businesses. As far as those businesses goes, please take a look at Three River Blades and Three River Kydex. Three River Blades is if you are interested in any type of knives, fixed-blade knives. I am a bladesmith. I also have that channel and website, and also Three River Kydex. So if you're looking for med gear, some holsters, some pouches, I also have that as well. And Three River Survivals, where I do a lot of gear reviews. All right, so enough of that. Enough of the boasting. Let's get into the books. All right, guys. So I am currently reading The Rune of Kings by Jen Lyons. And I am halfway through, so it's almost done. This is a fantastic book. I went to Barnes & Nobles, and my son was the one that picked it out. I think mostly because the dragon's on the cover. And I will say that it is, it's pretty good. I like it. It's basically like two POVs with a third. It's, you know, the way it starts off is there's this one guy that's kind of a street thug, tough, and the pros are, you know, typically the guy that's winds up being a prince or a king. That's the pros in here, so it kind of makes sense. But he's also taken hostage by a skin changer. All right, and I forget what they actually call it. It's a skin changer. And there's a lot of God work in here. There's actually a dragon in here. And the way the story is told is unique. So here, I'll just read it for you. It says, Kithrin grew up in the slums of Kjor, a thief and a minstrel's son, raised on the tales of long princesses and magnificent quests. When he is claimed against his will and is the missing son of a treasonous prince, Kithrin decides himself to be mercy of the new family of ruthless power play political ambitions. So I'm not going to read the whole thing, but when I do the review, I will. But it's really nice because what they do is one side of the story is told from him, and then the other side of the story is told from the skin changer. All right, and they go back and forth. So it's kind of cool. And then eventually they're supposed to meet up in the middle, and then the story progresses. But that's all it is back and forth, back and forth. She tells her side of the story, he tells his side of the story, and then eventually it all comes together at the end. That's the way it's supposed to be. But very good book. I didn't know Jen Lyons at all, but now I'm a fan. I do have a Goodreads page set up, so please go check out my Goodreads. Please be a friend. Go subscribe over there. I'm going to add a whole bunch of good stuff, the stuff that I read and will be reading. So this has got to finish. Robert Jordan, The Memory of Light. I know. So I am currently listening to this on audiobooks. The series is too damn big for me to read all these books, so I'm almost done. This by far is one of the best out of all the series. This is with all the fighting, all the gore, who dies, who lives, that kind of thing. And I would definitely recommend reading all the books, or at least listening to them, because as a fantasy person, someone that enjoys this kind of stuff, I think it's important to read The Wheel of Time. The Wheel of Time is epic. It's a high fantasy adventure, and once I'm done with this, I will do everything in my power to make sure that you guys get a full review on it. All right, so this is Combat Codes. This is the first book of my TBR that I am going to read. Just a little bit of the background. In a world long ago, ravaged by war, notice the voice, right? Has sworn an armistice never to use weapons of mass destruction again. Instead, highly skilled warriors known as Graver Knights represent their nation interests in brutal hand-to-hand combat. Murray Pearson was once famed knight until he suffered a loss that wounded his homeland, but now he's on the hunt to discover the next champion. Bam, bam, bam. All right, so this is going to be a Spartan S type of book. I'm really interested in reading this. Orbits always makes awesome covers. I don't know who their artists are, but they make great stuff. Thank you UK guys from across the pond. I really appreciate the cover art. Not too much on this book. I did see a bunch of YouTubers or booktubers reading this. I am a former military United States Marine, so I am interested in any type of discipline, fighting, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna check that out. The next book is The Priority of the Orange Tree, and this is Samantha Shannon. All right, beautiful artwork. Again, I mean, this thing just pops. I am going to buy the second book if this book is good. I don't want it in hardback. I want it in paperback. Little read on here. The House of Brenneth has ruled lions for 1,000 years, still unwed. Queen Sabran and the ninth must convince her daughter to protect her realm from destruction, but assassins are getting closer to her door. Ed Dyron is an outsider at the court, though she has risen to the position of lady in waiting. She is loyal to the hidden society of mages. Ed keeps a watchful eye on Sabran, secretly protecting her with her forbidden magic. All right, so really cool. I know this is going to be a female S type of book. There's going to be all females, no male characters, or very little. I'm okay with it as long as it doesn't go in that direction. Then I won't buy the second book. Brandon Sanderson, of course. So I know, being a fantasy booktuber, I should have read The Way of the Kings. I have not done so yet because, again, this channel is brand new. So what I would like you to do is to like and subscribe so I can build the channel and bring you more awesome booktubes. All right, guys, let's finish up. All right, guys, so I have quite a bit of reading to do for the month of August. Again, if I finish these books in any amount of time, I will pick another one and then start reading. Please, guys, like, subscribe, share. If you're interested in any of these books, I'll put the links down below. I am an Amazon affiliate, and what that does is every time you buy a book from my links, I get 2 cents on the dollar, so thank you very much. You could also support the channel by becoming a Patreon member. It only costs you $1 a month, and you get to watch videos like this before anybody else. Thank you very much, guys, and as always, keep reading.